Welcome to another episode of What If the Wheel Decided Ash's team. Okay, so first we have to pick the team Ash is going to Johto with. So he's bringing Johto on apparently. Let's see who else. After Eevee, he will decide to bring his new Golduck with him, so that's nice. We're going to give him 2 more choices. Okay. The 3-headed bird, and for his last member of this journey, Ash will be bringing, drumroll please, Beedrill. Okay, I'm not as crazy as I seem having release. If it lands on there, I will explain. Actually, I should probably explain anyways. So this is with Ash leaving Pallet Town to head to Johto, and the thing about that is in the anime, there is a group of Pidgey that are being bullied by a Pharaoh, and Ash in canon releases his Pidgeot to deal with that, but it seems like that's not going to be happening here. But Ash does seem to want to swap his team, so let's find out what to before he moves on. Now Ash is in Newburgh Town. Don't touch that dial is the episode, and it looks like Ash is going to be catching something. So let's see who. Okay, it looks like Ash will be getting a Cyndaquil. So now the reason that Ash gets the Cyndaquil is probably going to be due to him making a good impression on the young Pokemon. And so, congratulations on your new catch, Ash Ketchum. Nice to see a fire type on his team. We don't get a lot of that in this. So with that, Ash can either swap his team around or move on. And we're moving on, so let's see what the next area Ash goes to is. Okay, we are going to go to Sappy Ending is the episode. So they're on their way to Violet City. And now, let's see if Ash catches anything like in anime, or if we can just move on. Oh wait, we probably shouldn't have swap up there because there's no PC. Okay, we are moving on. Okay, so with this, we will be very close to Violet City now. And now we are in the area where Ash in the anime catches a Chikorita. And with that, there is a Pokemon Center nearby, so Ash can change his Pokemon team if he feels the need to. But it looks like he's going to be catching something. Okay, so with that, Ash is going to change his mind, which is a nice change of pace. So we'll just move on. And finally, after an unreasonably long time, congrats to Pidgey, congrats to Ash, he has finally reached Violet City. So it's time to see if Ash will be able to beat the gym. And so the first thing he's going to be doing is swapping his team around. So let's see what Team Ash is going to be swapping to. Okay, so Ash has swapped his team around. I'm gonna be honest, I was liking how it was looking before he changed it a bit, but he does still have an electric type that can probably one-shot all of Volkner's Pokemon. So, let's see what he does now. Actually, does he? Yes, he does have a Pokemon that can evolve. So, it looks like we had this guy for a very short amount of time, but now apparently, guess who's gonna be evolving? Feels a little soon, honestly, but that's okay. It's the Will's choice, not mine. I would have given us a bit more time with the fire type, but whatever. So, goodbye. And hello, Quilava. So that does definitely increase Ash's chance of winning the gym battle by a bit. Let's see if Ash feels as confident about this as I do. Okay, Ash wants to see if he can catch anything before his gym battle, just to make sure that he's going with the absolute best team possible. I think that he's going to be a little disappointed with the Pokemon in the area. Okay. Certainly not the best choice of Pokemon. And Ash seems to agree with me on that, so can we finally go battle the gym? Please say yes. Okay, yes, it looks like we're battling the gym. Now, already Ash has a Pokemon that is a higher level than any of the gym leaders, but this is only for in the games. Here, the gym leader for some reason has a Pidgeot, but Ash has an electric mouse, so it would be a little embarrassing if Ash lost with his Raichu, but maybe he won't use it. Let's see. Oh jeez, we're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? Well, it seems Ash wanted to give the Pokemon that he hasn't used often sometimes, so he went with the team of Magmar, Farfetch'd, and Quilava, and they just weren't good enough. So, guess it's back to the drawing board, and Ash, after that loss, will be changing his team a little. You know, maybe he doesn't have the best team, maybe this time he'll grab a rock type or an electric type. Let's find out. Okay, Ash literally just brought back his Jolteon. Right. You know, it was nice having a not fully evolved fire type. It was very nice. Why are we speedrunning Final Evolution? Why? But at least Ash is going to be battling the gym. I feel like Ash is going to win. I'm not sure how he lose. So you know what? I'm not doing this. We're just going to give him the badge and move on. Because there's not really any world where you lose with this team. And why do you have to fully evolve the fire type? Why, Will? Why? Okay, so moving on, let's see what's next. Okay, Ash is going to travel a bit. And then you're going to have the next spot where Ash could catch new Pokemon and stuff. But he can't really swap. I'm just too lazy to do swap that way, whatever. I'm a bit upset about Typhlosion. I am very upset, actually. Why? Why couldn't we have more time with Quilava at Ash? Okay, Ash is going to be catching something. Big surprise. Big surprise. We're actually going to do something really silly. Okay, so there's a reason there are so many Pokemon on this, and that's because we are just skipping a bunch of events, and it looks like Ash is going to get a Charmander. Now, there's a reason for this. Because of Charmander-specific value, I added the Charmander line, and well, Ash doesn't have a Charizard in this timeline, meaning that he isn't invited to the Charizard Valley. I still think that we're just going to allow Ash to stumble upon it. Probably due to his Typhlosion, it probably is able to sense the fire types and naturally is drawn to them. Because of this, it looks like Ash is going to be getting a Charmander. My guess is that Ash battled some of the Charizards, and a wild Charmander that was... Maybe it belongs to a pair of Charizards in the valley. Maybe it was just drawn to the power of the Charizards of the valley. Whatever reason it is, Ash is able to befriend the Charmander, and Charmander decides it wants to come with Ash. Unfortunately, there's no computers here, so Ash is not going to be able to swap the fire type into his team. With this, we'll just automatically move on to Azalea Gym. So we can swap to Battle, Catch, and Swap. So let's see what Ash will be doing. Will we get to see Charmander? We might get to see Charmander. Okay, I'm a bit disappointed with how things went. Ash literally just brought Venomoth onto his team, but it's nice to see him getting experience with it, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, once again, this was a very small swap. Ash just put Deck in the PC and brought his Magmar. But I mean, he's a Bug-type gym that he's preparing to battle, so maybe he's got a plan. So, how do you guys feel on Ash's chance of beating this gym? Personally, I think, considering the fact that he has a level 30-something Typhlosion, I think he's gonna win, but you never know, so... Ash is going to the surprise of absolutely no one, win on his first attempt. Wow, how incredible. Who would have thought that this team would be able to beat the Bug-type gym? I'm not impressed. So now we can move on if Ash is willing. Let's find out. Or we can swap our Pokemon around. Cool. Okay, Ash essentially just swapped in Onix and sent Typhlosion to the lab. And it seems that there was a point to this. Ash has discovered about Onix's evolution and has found someone in town who's willing to help him evolve his Onix. So with that, Ash doesn't have an Onix. He now has a Steelix. Well, congrats, I guess. Now, Ash has a Steelix. That's cool. Why does he have a Steelix? And Ash is also going to poke around, see if there's any Pokemon that he can catch. I don't think he's going to be too thrilled, but let's go see what he can find. Okay, definitely not the most exciting choices, and Ash seems to agree with us, so with that, we will be moving on. And now there are a few areas before Ash gets to the next spot, so let's go ahead and see what he does while doing this. Okay, Ash is not going to be wasting any time catching any wild Pokemon. He's just going to go straight to Goldenrod. So, let's see what he does now that he's in Goldenrod City. Ash is going to battle the gym. Okay, Whitney is known to be scary, but Ash has some very powerful Pokemon on his team. So, I like his chances. Let's see if Ash is able to do it or not. Really. Right. I don't know what you were doing, Ash, but... how? I mean, obviously he let the Miltank get a few rollouts, and you know, once you have a few rollouts, rollout becomes scary, I guess. Right, now what are we gonna be doing? Some training, some swapping, some catching apparently. I don't think he's going to be too thrilled with the Pokemon that he can catch, because there's not very many. There are no good options for catching. There's an Eevee. There's the odd egg stuff. In the anime, we see a Miltank, I guess? Yeah, no, I don't really know. There's not very many wild Pokemon that we see, so we're just going to go with this, I guess? Like, I don't know what to say. It's not my fault there are no good Pokemon that you can catch in Goldenrod City. So now, let's see if Ash is feeling ready yet, or if he wants to move around his team, maybe bring on a Niddo or something. Okay, he's gonna be swapping. Okay, now this is quite a big list. Again, we are going with everything Ash could possibly catch that shows up in the anime to the next city. And it looks like Ash is going to be catching a fossil Pokemon. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's an episode called Fossil Foods. It's episode 163, and in this fossil Pokemon, there's not really anything else I can say. Okay, now you might notice that there are a lot of no's. There is also a single yes, and there's no way. Okay, so the reason for this is I actually made a mistake with Omnistar, because during the route of time that passed in which Ash caught Omnistar, that's actually also when, in canon, Ash catches Noctowl. So we essentially skipped over Ash's shiny encounter, and because of that, from this point on, any Pokemon Ash catches will have a small chance to be shiny. And yeah, it looks like Ash has a shiny Omnistar. Congrats! Right. This is a lot of no's. Okay, Ash essentially just put on his Gyarados. Let's see if now that Ash has his Gyarados out, is he just using it to train, or does he feel ready to battle? Okay, Ash is challenging Morty's gym. And with this team, it's not the best, but Farfetch'd is part normal. I don't know why, but that means that it's immune to a lot of attacks from Morty's ghost types. And Gyarados has Bite, which does super effective damage. So this team is actually pretty good for the gym. So let's find out if it's good enough. Why? Ash, what are you doing to lose these battles? That's all I want to know. Okay, I think the next time Ash battles the gym, we're just going to give it to him, because at this point it's ridiculous. You should not be losing nearly this many times against Morty. Okay, Ash did swap his team around a little. Not sure that this is better than what he had, but it seems he is going to be evolving his Magnemite, which is really nice. He's had it for a while. He never really used it, but it's cool that it's getting some screen time. So, you know, we're just going to evolve it. That's nice. Cool and stuff. Now let's go get Ash's gym badge. I know that the wheel technically did not say he wins, but let's be honest, he wins. So now Ash is going to be moving on at long last. So Ash is now on the road, and he's going to be swapping his team a little. Let's see how he changes it. Okay, so Ash did swap his team a little, and now he's going to be moving on, so we can just jump right on over to Ash's gym battle with the fighting type gym. So now Ash, once arriving here, is going to be taking a look around to see what's catchable in Sinnoh City. Bit of thinking, Ash is going to actually go for a Staryu. Is going to be battling the gym. And we're going to be doing this a little bit differently than we usually do, so let's talk about it. Okay, so we are going to this. This means that the wheel will decide what Pokemon Ash Ketchum will be using for the battle. And his first choice is going to be his Electric Steel type Magnemite. And I think that this will definitely be able to defeat Wrath. So let's see what he will be using. Yeah. So with Ash using this team to battle, I personally am of the opinion that he wins. I know that Queen's technically weak to Machoke, but this little electric type will be able to deal with Poliwrath, land a Thunderbolt on Machoke, and Nidoqueen will have no problem. So let's see what happens next. Okay, so next, Ash is going to be evolving his electric type, it looks like. Now, for those of you who don't know, he has an electric hit, and those evolve through friendship. And so, because Ash's friendship with it has finally reached that level, it's going to be evolving into an Electrobuzz, which is very nice. And Ash definitely has a lot of electric. Okay, so with this, Ash is going to be moving on from the city. Now, with this, Ash could catch any of the Pokemon he encounters on his way to the next gym. Technically, he's headed back because he was already there. And it seems like he does want to do just that. Okay, after a bit of thinking, Ash changes his mind. So now is when we got a question. Because you see, there's several episodes about the World Cup, but it seems that Ash will be missing it, so we can move right on to episode 224, Nerves of Steelix. Okay, so now Ash is feeling ready to battle the gym. And once again, we are going to be doing it with this platform. Okay, so Ash, for this gym battle, is going to start out with his newly evolved Electrobuzz, which I appreciate personally. And he is going to also be using his shiny. And it's really good that he starts with Electrobuzz, as Electrobuzz is probably going to be able to take out Jasmine's electric type, which gives him the advantage. And because of this, Ash is actually going to win the badge no problem, which is really good for him. And now let's go right on ahead. And Ash is going to decide to move on. Ash is going to catch something. Okay, so after a lot of traveling and stuff, Ash is going to be entering into a competition in which he wins an egg using his three-headed bird. Now, of course, some of you guys may already know, but this egg is going to be the egg that hatches into Ash Ketchum's Phanpy. So let's go ahead and give him the Phanpy egg. And so with that, Ash will now be able to find a computer to swap his team around for a little bit. And let's see how that ends up. Okay, so now, finally, Ash is going to be able to hatch Phanpy, which is great. So, congratulations on the Phanpy, Ash. I don't know if you're going to want to use it or not. Let's find out later, because right now, it's battle time. Okay, so now with Ash battling Price, he's going to be taking his battle. You can't take Dunn to the battle. I forgot to get rid of that, my bad. Okay, Ash is going to be taking his flyer from forever ago. It's been a while since Ash used this fella. Nice to see it back, and oh, right. I think the biggest danger is this guy is part ground type, But I think Ash will have no problem dealing with Dewgong, and so he can just swap around his team. Yeah, I don't see Ash losing this. So, one more gym. That's it. That's it. So with that, Ash is going to be moving on from that city. And after that, Ash is going to once again move on. And so that means that we can jump right on straight over to Blackthorn City. And now here, Ash is going to be swapping his team around. He's thinking about what Pokemon to use in his gym battle. And if there's anyone he wants to spend more time with, let's see what happens. Okay, so now Ash is finally with Charmander on his team because Ash swapped it in, which I'm really proud of him for. It is quickly going to prove to be an extremely aggressive Pokemon and will quickly be evolving into a Charmeleon. With that, Ash is going to consider swapping his team again. But I feel like Ash has already swapped it quite a bit, and so we're just going to move on to the battle. So, let's see what Team Ash will be using to battle the gym with. Ash is going to be battling the gym with, first off, his Electabuzz, which is definitely going to be a good Pokemon to use in this battle. With that, Ash's second Pokemon for the battle will be his Nido. Now, this is not the greatest Pokemon to use, but maybe with Toxic it can do some damage. And for Ash's last team member, it seems Ash is going to be using his Tentacruel. And well, this is a good team. I feel like, unfortunately, Ash is going to be relying a bit too much on Poison-type moves, and that's going to be his downfall. So, Ash loses round 1. So, after a bit of training, Ash is going to feel ready and head back into the gym. So, let's see what team of 3 Ash will be using this time. Okay, this is a grand start to attempt 2. I worry that Ash is going to lose a second time, but that's okay. Right, Rapidash. Okay, and for Ash's last Pokemon, Butterfree. I don't like his chances, but we are going to do one more thing. Yeah, Ash is definitely losing attempt 2, and this is going to hit him very hard. But that's okay. So now, having lost, Ash is definitely battling a lot, and it looks like Ash might even catch something. And, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so with this, Ash is going to swap his team around a little. Yeah, I know. Let's see how this battle goes this time. Okay, the first Pokemon Ash is using is going to be his Farfetch. Now, I'm not sure this is the best idea, but I suppose Farfetch could perhaps do something. I mean, Ash has used it a lot, so I suspect it's a pretty high level. Then Ash is going with Venomoth. My guess is that he saw how well poisoning Claire's Pokemon went. Well, he did still lose. I think that he's realizing that if he properly uses enough poison without relying on it, it might work. And last, Ash is going with his good old Gyarados. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if this is a win or lose, so... But I feel like Ash does have a plan, so we'll give him a higher chance of winning than losing. And... will you look at that? Ash finally has his final gym badge. Okay, so now Ash is going to be moving on from this city. That means that Ash can now catch things. And it looks like we're going to be catching something. Okay, Ash decides against catching a Pokemon for now. And with that, Ash is going to finally reach the Silver Conference. Okay, so it's time for Ash's first battle in the Silver League Conference. First one other than the screening battles anyways. And Ash is going to be starting this battle with his three-headed bird. Which honestly I think is an okay pick. She's pretty heavy with her fire types, but I think the three-headed running bird will be able to beat her Slugma. And then for Ash's next Pokemon, we will have... oh. Now, this will be a good matchup for the Fire-type Pokemon. My guess is that Ash would probably have swapped out his Flyer and sent out Staryu to battle Magma, but maybe he's using it as a counter to Electabuzz, which sounds absolutely crazy, but maybe it knows a powerful Psychic-type move that Ash is hoping will be able to catch them off guard and catch him in quick and easy win. As for his last Pokemon... okay, I think that this battle is going to be a bit closer, but I imagine that Ash will be swapping his Pokemon around. And honestly, it's a mostly fully evolved team. Still, I'm a bit on the fence, but there is one more thing that we can see. One last factor that we have to factor into this. Oh. It seems that Ash has some foresight. Before the battle, Ash will be able to get his hands on a Water Stone, which he uses to power up his Staryu. Starmie will be better with Psychic type of moves, and will be able to net him the win no problem. Okay, it's time for Ash's next battle, and in this, Ash will be starting out with his Golduck. Now, I think Golduck has a pretty good chance of beating Azumarill, but he is a bit questionable. Though, Ash is going to be sending out his Electric Evolution, which is definitely going to be giving a good battle against the Azumarill, but his Magneton is a monster in the anime, so I think that it will be a struggle, but it doesn't really matter because Ash is using his Johto fire type, so all he really needs to do is get rid of the water type and he's golden. Ash cannot lose this battle. I'm sorry, you lose. Ash is definitely winning with the powerful fire type. It's time. Will Ash in this timeline be able to defeat his rival? Let's find out. Ash's first Pokemon is going to be his Electric Magnet. Electric Steel type, unfortunately, the only good matchup it's going to be able to have is with Blastoise, and Gary's far too smart to send it out to send Blastoise to battle it. But Ash is also going to be using his Steelix. It has a weakness to a lot of Gary's Pokemon, but it might be able to do something against his Nidoqueen. Oh, so far the battle definitely won't be going in Ash's favor. He's going to need something really good to change things. And he's got Charmander. Although Charmander does have potential. If it evolves into a Charizard, Ash's Charizard is able to do quite a lot to Gary's team. So while this guy will definitely not be as strong, it definitely has spent some time with the Charizard Valley Charizards, but this is going to be the one who really will change things in Ash's favor. His Nidoqueen is a monster. And last, Ash is going to be using his Typhlosion. Okay, Ash is not using the best team, most notably he doesn't really have a good way to deal with Blastoise. Most of his Pokemon that can do anything to it are weak to the entirety of Gary's team. Last, we have to see if Charmeleon will evolve at all during this battle, and oh, that's going to be a yes. Ash is going to be using a Charizard. I imagine that Charmeleon will get smacked around a bit, and this will frustrate it, and so it will evolve into a Charizard. And with the sudden evolution, I think that would just barely be enough to change the tide. But maybe not. So let's give the choice to the will. Yes, it's gonna be a really close battle, like closer than in Canon, which is really hard since in Canon it was really close, but Ash is going to win. Barely, but he is going to win. And so, just like that, it's time for Ash's battle against Harrison. Now, in the anime, he loses this. Let's see how well he'll do here. His first Pokemon is going to be Venomoth, which should be able to deal with Kecleon with it being able to use Sleep Powder and stuff to essentially make it not matter that Kecleon can go invisible. Oh, is Ash going to be going Bugs in this? Ash will then go with Butterfree, who I imagine will struggle a little, but maybe these two are just to clear out things, and if Butterfree can take out Sneasler, oh, he's going to have a tough time dealing with Ash's Nidoqueen. Oh, and it seems Ash is going to be bringing his Nidoqueen. Ash is going for the win. Okay, next we've got Ash's Running Flyer, I really like calling him that, and Tentacruel. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm just thinking, Ash might win. He's overwhelmingly got the type advantage. I don't know if this is crazy, but I think Ash wins. I mean, as long as Ash is able to get the Hypno and Sneasler out of the way, his two Nidos should be able to go to town. Maybe Blaziken will be able to Blaze Kick them out, but then Ash has Tentacruel, and guys, I think Ash just won. Okay, we know that this guy, whoever he is, won the conference, but we're just going to see if Ash can beat him. We're just going to be guessing on his team. Ash seems content to start with the same Pokemon as last time. Unfortunately, I think this guy will be able to send out Rapidash, which will easily take out the Moth Pokemon. Nidoqueen will definitely be a struggle for him. I think that these two together might be able to take her out. Then Ash is sending out Charizard, but if this guy won, he'd have to have something for Blaziken, which I imagine would be able to take out Charizard. But next, Ash is bringing out his Gyarados. And then Ash will be using his Electabuzz. And finishing with his Golduck. Now, here's the problem. We could say Ash wins, but we don't really know what this guy has. Maybe this guy has the perfect team for countering what Ash has got. We don't really know. So, let's leave it to the will of fate. Cool. In that case, Ash loses, and it's time to look at the Hoenn region. So, till next time, let's see how Ash's Hoenn journey goes.